What's up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the Retro Love palette from Beauty Bay. Now I know it's supposed to be their Valentine's Day release, but mine literally just showed up yesterday, Thursday, so I'm filming it today, Friday for you all, and you will see it Saturday because I'm trying to get my KVD Vegan Beauty foundation review up first, so this will have to wait another day. But I was happy to get my hands on this palette. I feel like they do a lot of the same pattern though, if y'all haven't noticed when it comes to the color stories. They always do warm tone, cool tone, and throwing some neutrals. Because look at this, like, you got your cool tones at the top this time, and you got your warm tones at the bottom. So I feel like that's like a pattern and a habit that they have of always doing warm tone, cool tone. This time I feel like you can use it in little quads as well, because like this is a little quad. And then like this is a little 6-pan here, and then this is a little 6-pan, and then this could be like a little 4-pan quad here. So it's like, I feel like they have the same pattern and technique of things. They just pick either brighter or deeper colors on the warm tone and cool tone spectrum at this point. It's barely any palettes I feel like they don't do the warm tone, cool tone, like combination mashup thing with neutrals. But you know, I like their formula, I like their palettes, so I keep buying it like a clown, so I can't say too much. I don't have that many palettes to compare to this one. I literally just grabbed it when Adriangameover I was coming over here out of the on our way out the door, because it had started snowing by my house, and I didn't know how bad it was gonna be snowing over here. And since I had like 3 days off to film with, I didn't want to miss out, so I went ahead and just grabbed the palette. I do have a couple of them I'm going to show to compare to this one. They're not exact, but they were already over here, so I figured they're here, we're here, everyone's here, y'all know the drill. I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and show them. So here we are showing them. I have the New Mood palette, of course. This is one of my favorite palettes from them, and again it has that warm tone, cool tone type vibe to it, if you will. Now they don't look exact, but I feel like this could actually be a unique and kind of fun palette mashup, if you will, because they have some deeper greens to go with these pastel-y greens. It has the deeper blues to go with the turquoise blues. It has the bright pink to go with the deeper pink vibe, and some iridescence to go with that. And then he has like this little neutral section to go with some of the neutrals in here. So I feel like it'd be a good palette mashup, if you will. Not necessarily to compare to the palette, but since it was here, I was like, we just gonna go ahead and show it. Then I have the 777 palette from Pembe. I brought this because one of y'all said you wanted to see me like do more Pembe palette mashups, which I was shocked about, because normally when I do Pembe palette reviews, y'all don't really be caring, which is why I stopped doing so many. But here's what it looks like against this palette, of course. Again, this would be a good palette mashup for this one, in my personal opinion, because I feel like the blues and the greens in here could go nicely with these, and the pinks go with the pinks in here. So I feel like it'd be a good palette mashup, but again, it's not one to actually compare to it. I have to actually go home and look through my collection to be able to compare it to it, and I'm not gonna do that till like Saturday. So I'm trying to go home like Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, because I have to take Adriangameover, his best friend, to the movies to go see the new Ant-Man movie, because I am a huge Paul Rudd fan. If you all did not know, I've been watching Paul Rudd since he was Josh from Clueless, so it's been a minute for us. But let me zoom you on in real quick and cute like. I'm trying to think if there are any other palettes over here that I feel like look similar to this. I feel like I don't have any here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and, you know, get this done. Then I'll go home and like deep dive into my collection, and then I'll give y'all a short on it, because like I told y'all before in these videos, I'm trying to cut down on that and just do it as like shorts instead to save time on the video. So let me go off camera, get my life in order, and then come back with an eye done. I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. Knowing me, I'm gonna stick to like the blue, green, purple, basically top section, because we know that's me, and maybe I'll run the pink on the lower lash line or something. But since I have a whole bunch of old school versus new schools to do, I doubt I'll do that. At least run it underneath the lower lash line, but I'll probably put some black in the lower lash line, in the waterline, just so we can have some sort of color down there. Anyway, let me go figure out whatever it is I'm gonna do, and I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all, so this is all the extraness I came up with this palette. I wanted to use as many pastel colors as I could, can't you tell? So what I did was, y'all see this pink, I use this blue, I use this blue, I use this one, I use these two, this one. This is what's in the inner corner, and this is part of what's on the lid. I did tap a little bit of this in with this, but I feel like you can't tell. But you know, I'm gonna do it anyway, because you know, what we do one side, we need to do the other one. So y'all know I love a pastel moment across the top. Oh God, I just dropped the brush, child. So we're gonna start with our pastel moment. So we're gonna start with the shade Blue Suede. Do that across the top. I'm really loving this eye, y'all. I didn't know how well I was gonna like it, but honey, I'm here for it. It reminds me of the one I did with the Surge palette from Blend Bunny. Remember when I took a whole bunch of weird, the neon-ish green colors and made like a wannabe like Picasso watercolor moment on my eye? Like that's definitely giving me the vibe of this, but I feel like it's a little bit more structured, because I, you know, I had a plan for all the colors in the crease. One thing that sucks is I used the majority of my crease brushes to do it, so it's like now I'm gonna have to dig and get some more brushes out of my cup before I start the next videos, because I want to do a few more videos of eye looks, but I'm gonna do some commentary videos too. Then I'm gonna take a break, then I'll probably do some videos later on tonight. I know I have to wrap up today's video, which is the KVD Vegan Beauty Good Apple Serum Foundation. Yes, y'all, I ordered it in store. I was on vacation because it finally came in store, and I had to go pick it up the day I came back from vacation. The day after I came back from vacation, so it was the 15th, because I came back on Valentine's Day. So I was just like, yes, I gotta hook it up. And then I came and filmed with it, I want to say Wednesday. Just so I could do a couple of videos, because I wanted some new content to go up instead of like older videos, because I had newer products to come in. So that's what we did today. I mean, that's what I did Wednesday. That's how y'all got the White Don't Need video from the Chucky palette. So this is what we're working so far. The blue, I'm here for it. It's not looking patchy. It went on quite pigmented and nice, which I was happy about, because y'all know sometimes these pastel colors look kind of chalky and crazy on some of my skin tone, but I feel like Beauty Bay ones actually look quite nice, and I'm here for it. Okay, so we started off with the purple in the front, so I'm going with the shade Love, because that's how they have it written in the palette. I tried to initially pat it on, but I actually didn't have to like try to pat it on too much in order for me to get the color I was looking for, which again I was excited about, because y'all know these pastels sometimes don't be working, so I'm gonna have to add this to my black girl friendly pastel palette collection, because honey, it is definitely black girl friendly when it comes to these pastels. And I feel like it's hard to find pastels for some of my skin tone that come out vibrant and don't just look white and ashy and chalky. But Beauty Bay did it on a budget, so I don't know how these other brands can't do it when, you know, Beauty Bay is very affordable and it looks excellent. And I don't even have on a white base, like I have on a more beige tone base, so I feel like if I had on a white base it would pop even more. But the fact that I didn't even have to put on a white base in order for it to look this nice, bravo to you, Beauty Bay, bravo. I'm here for it. It's a vibe, it's sexy, and I love it. And I'm really loving this eye look, so I'm over here for it. Like, yes, if y'all hear any weird noises, my son did bring his like metaverse thing with him, so you might hear some bumping and random noises on the floor underneath me, because he's downstairs and I don't know if he's using it yet or not. I know he said he was going to charge it because he wanted to use it later, but you know, he's a kid. Who knows when later is? Later could be 20 minutes after he puts it on the charger. I don't know. But we will be here till like Saturday afternoon. I'm not going to go home and redo my mom's slick back. I got to take a nap after I have to sit up and film and create content tomorrow. Cause I'm trying, my goal is to get all my what do you call those palettes, the old school versus new school eyeshadow palette out of the way, so that way I can start on the next series, because I have a whole new series I came up with last night. Yes, y'all, like, instead of, you know, sleeping like a normal human being, I'd be up at 3 in the morning coming up with series. I don't know, girl. Keep me in your prayers, girl. I don't know. But it's hard for me to sleep at night because I'm so used to getting off work at 3 a.m. So it's like I still have my alarm set for when I'm at work, so I had one go off at 11:30 last night, and I could not literally fall back asleep, y'all, till like, I think like 3 or 4 in the morning. Then my alarm went off at 7:45 because it's Friday and Adrian would normally go to school, but school is out for him Friday. I don't know if it's like an 8th grader thing or if it's just, you know, they let them out for Friday and Monday for, I believe it's President's Day. But, you know, now let's go into the pink. So the pink shade is called Cupid. So we're gonna start tapping that. I tried to tap it a little bit closer and blend it in a little bit better. I did feel like it looked a little patchy over here, but after I patted enough on, it got to where I wanted it to be. So that worked for me. So I can see I'm just trying to take away a little bit of the mint, but not put away too much, because y'all know I need to put in the blue back in to like blend it in with this. So I tried to just take it to like close to the end of the tailbone, but not like, or the eyebrow, but not like too far of it to where, you know, I couldn't have a little blue poke through here and then swoop down like so. So I'm probably gonna put some more mint back on top of this, because I feel like there's a little too much pink and not enough mint, and I feel like you see more pink than mint when it comes to the blend, and I want it to be like a nice mixture of both. So we go back on the mint a little bit and just a little bit over top of that, just to get a nice little transition, if you will. But I am so here for this look. I haven't done like a 3 crease color in a minute, and I wanted to do something fun today because I feel like I've been giving y'all the same, like, the way I do my makeup for a while. So I was like, let me give them a little fun moment real quick. Let me give them a cute fun moment. So that's what I call myself doing with this look today, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it because I'm definitely here for it. They're gonna be so cute and fun. So let's get into the shade Magic Moment. That's what the name of this blue shade is called. So we're just gonna take it up there, do a little bit on the end of the pink, just so they, again, transition smoothly, nicely, and then just kind of blend it out like so. As y'all can see, this isn't taking much effort, and it's a really nice gradient in color, I think. I feel like it's just definitely giving cotton candy eyes, cotton candy vibes. Like I feel like I should be in, what is that movie called? Wreck-It Ralph, in the little candy land with, Sarah Silverman, since she was, she was like the princess of the Candyland. I'm like, yes, that's definitely what this eye gives me. I don't know about you. Or it gives me like, similar to the palette I recreated with my Circle Local from Natasha Denona. It's giving me those vibes too. But I don't think I had a blue this shade in there, if I remember correctly. That one's at home, so I can't say. But I do feel like that new Betty Jean palette looks like it could be similar to Circle Local, which is interesting to me because she says she doesn't like think Natasha Denona is worth it. But I feel like her palette literally looks like a smaller version of the Natasha Denona Circle Local palette before I changed it into like these colors that I have on by taking the fun shades out of the Tropic palette, and putting them in my Circle Local palette. I feel like that's what her palette gives me, but we'll see when it gets here because I did order all 3 of them to compare for you all. But I already see dupes my collection for like just about all of them. So like we'll see how that goes. Where's my shimmer brush? Of course, everything rolls underneath my leg. No, that's the inner corner. Oh, okay, here's the shimmer brush. So we're gonna start off with the blue shade. So I'm gonna just put the blue shade like toward the back. If y'all remember, you have to pat on Beauty Bay shadows, or else they will just go on really sheer. And it's like I want it to be more pigmented than sheer. So instead of swiping, I have to like pat it. That's all you need to remember when it comes to Beauty Bay shimmers. Pat it. Don't swipe it. Pat it. And then you get the most pigmentation that you want out of the shade. Because otherwise it's going to give like that sheer iridescent type vibe. I know UOMA Beauty likes. I'm not necessarily crazy about it all the time. Sometimes it's okay if I'm just tapping that shimmer on top of another shimmer. But it's like if I just want that shimmer to be impactful on its own, you have to like pat. Pat, pat, pat. Like I'm doing that. Just pat, 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 girl. Pat, pat, pat. I feel like I'm gonna have to put more glue on the outside here. I always feel like I pulled glitter glue over too far on the left eye. Now we're gonna turn on the blush and we're gonna take the shade My Girl. That was deep, River Deep, the blue. And now we're gonna take My Girl, the purple, and nicely blend that in this one. So we're gonna blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. And now we just kind of pat that down. Now with this one, I feel like you can do the swiping method because it has more pigment to it, because that was more of iridescent top or edge shades. That's why we had to pat it on. With this, as you can see, I can just blend it on and it looks fine. So, a little bit more on this side over here. And y'all know I'm gonna have to go back into my crease and redo that accordingly, just to make sure, and my outer V. So let's get into that now real quick. Then I'll back you on up and we talk about my thoughts on this palette. So a little bit more there. I kind of like the effect it's giving when I put it on top of the shimmer, because it's like quite glittery. My doctor's always calling me, y'all, but I'm like, they can leave a voicemail and I'll call them back. Because it's like I didn't set up an appointment or anything, so there's no reason for them to be calling me as far as I'm concerned. So he can leave a voicemail and then check it with him accordingly. So let's get into the mint shade now. Add a little bit more of that. And a little bit of that and a little bit more purple. Then I'll back you on up real quick and talk about my thoughts. Oh, we didn't put that in the corner. Let's put that in too. So that shade is called Love Train. It's giving nice bright shimmeriness in the inner corner, and I am here for it, girl. So this is the finished look. Is it extra enough for you? I feel like it is. Let's back on up and talk about it, girl. Okay. Okay, y'all, do I look just super extra and fun and pastel-y? Yes, I do. But I'm here for it. So y'all know I got the basic Born lip on. This is actually the new LYS lipstick. So I have the shade, I have the lip liner Devoted on, and I have the shade, what's the name of the shade? I always want to call it Sincere, but it's Dreamer. I remember this now. I have on Dreamer. So I'm loving this new lip combo. It's a whole vibe and experience. But back to these eyes. So I am extremely impressed by these pastels. I expected them not to be as good as, you know, they are, just because they are a more affordable brand, and I've had like higher end brands who I don't feel like do nearly as good a job when it comes to pastels as this one does. So bravo to you, Beauty Bay, honey, bravo. Cause some folk be out here just not giving anything. Like the Natasha Denona pastel palette, I'm not feeling it at all. I know a lot of content creators aren't feeling it at all. So the fact that Beauty Bay came through it, I'm pretty sure this was $16 to $18, so under 20 bucks. Gave me pastels to work for my skin tone. And I didn't even use like a full white base. I used a like more of a beige base, and it came out this pigmented and bright. Bravo to you, Beauty Bay. I feel like you deserve a standing ovation, round of applause, because you killed it with this palette. So needless to say, I like this palette. Now, if you want some affordable pastels, I would definitely recommend this. As you can see, it's popping on my eyes quite a bit. They're bright, they're extra, they're wonderful. Just remember, like with these foily topper shades, you need to pat them on. You usually have to pat on Beauty Bay shimmers in order to get the pigmentation that you want, because otherwise it'll just look a little shrieky and a little sheer. So just bear that in mind with this. But otherwise, I say this is a good palette. So if you were in the market for these tones, this is definitely a reasonable price. They're actually having 20% off their the Beauty Bay products right now, so you should be able to get this one for like, I want to say maybe 14 bucks with the 20% off. Don't quote me, math was not my strong suit. But yeah, I really like this palette. I'm finna go outside and take my look at me. I think I'm sexy pictures, girl, so excuse me, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.